Hi there, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of TapTapSend. People, TapTapSend is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana, if you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download TapTapSend on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on TapTapSend.
TapTapSend. Send more, spend less.
Guys, I welcome you live on SBTV Africa. My name is DJ Nyam. If you just chance on our channel, the voice of the community, this program, this segment is called Daily Hustle Worldwide. All you need is the internet. So if you have internet, wherever you are across the world, you can join us. My numbers are on the screens. You can WhatsApp me or send me a voice note, straightforward, and we have a vibe. And then Daily Hustle Worldwide, I have a special flight today. My flight number DHW 1642 Concorde plane. I'm going to have a chat with one African brother. He's in Mexico City now, but he said he's in Hungary, but now he's paying a visit. He's doing 1 or 2 in Mexico City. We are here to find out what is he doing there and all that, and what sent him there and all that. I mean, so guys, if you just chance on our channel, I welcome you. Make sure you like, subscribe, share your thoughts, no insults. I mean, if you want to come on the show, like I said, you can just link up. My name is DJ Nyame. Let's go straight have a chat. Bossman, Song, I welcome you live on my show. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you? Thank you for having me.
I'm good. How is Hungary?
Well, Hungary is good. It's a quiet country in the Schengen region with a population of just slightly above 10 million people. And yeah, so the people here actually speak their language, which is Hungarian, but let's say 30% also speak English.
Yeah. We'll get to know more of that. But your name is Song what? Elios or what?
Song Elicious.
Oh, Song Elicious. Song Elicious. Okay.
Yeah.
Song Elicious. I mean, tell us, you are from where? Nigeria?
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, okay. How long have you been in abroad?
Well, December is gonna make it my 7th year. Yeah.
7th year. Wow. Yeah. We'll come back to the abroad issues and all that. Let's go back to Nigeria. Which part of Nigeria are you from?
I'm from Anambra State, to be precise. From the Igbo region, but I grew up in Benin City, close to the Middle Belt area. So,
okay. So let's say 7 years ago, I mean, hustling. Were you schooling or what's up? What are you doing in Nigeria?
Actually, I'm hustling. Yeah,
hustler. So tell us more. I mean, we're back in Nigeria, the hustling life and all that, family and all that.
Well, we're back in Nigeria, We're back in Nigeria. It was actually fun. Actually, it was fun. I was kind of privileged to be in the middle class settings. I did my primary and my secondary in Benin City, where I grew up, and later on I went to the East, one of the universities, Ebonyi State University at Abakaliki, where I did my program in business administration and stuff like that. And which after I moved back to Lagos, trying to start off some business in the clearing and forwarding arena with my uncle. So that was actually what I was doing, and later on I was able to basically start up my own business, electrical accessories business that I was running.
Before. But how was it going? I mean, hustling for yourself and all that. running business
Yeah,
and all that.
you know how it is. You know how it is with new starters in the business, especially in the continent where we are. Capital is always the big issues. But from what I was making, it wasn't really that sustainable in the business because the business that I was into requires a lot of capital because you have to do a lot of import from China or Dubai. So Dubai was the closest arena where we could travel to get some of these goods. So it got to a point that it was not really booming. So that was when I started having a second thought of trying to diversify to see where to go and build myself out. So that was
Oh,
when
I
the
see.
thought of coming to the abroad.
I see. Let's talk about
Yeah,
your family. I mean, how many siblings you have and all that? Are you the
yeah.
eldest or what?
I'm from a family of seven, but we are six now because one is with me. One is late, so we are six. Uh, Five boys and a girl, and I happen to be the eldest.
Are you the eldest?
Yeah, I'm the eldest in the family.
Okay, so the pressure is on you, eh?
You know how it is with the African setting, so everybody's always looking up to the eldest man. So you need to always set the pace for others to follow. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so after you said you running business, the business was not booming, then how did it happen? I mean, what came in mind that you need to travel? You want to travel, you
Uh,
have to leave the country and go and hustle abroad or what? What happened?
yeah, that was really what happened. So when there was this period that when the Buhari administration came into inception. So there was a lot of ban on imported goods. What did you say? The price of clearing went to the roofs and stuff like that. So I wasn't able to go to Dubai again to get my source of my product. So I was always sourcing from people already in the country, and you're always getting on the high rates. So that actually, with the responsibility here and there, I was not being able to meet up because of the capital issue. So I said, well, it will be best to bail myself out now and source it elsewhere than staying here to drain myself. So that was when the thought of traveling actually occurred
Let's
to
talk
me.
about traveling to why Hungary?
Well, they say the the easiest way or the best escape routes that one could actually have is your best choice. So it was actually my best escape route at that moment because I actually tried mm, for visas in a place like UK and the America, but it was not successful. So I happened to meet somebody online, and she's a Hungarian, and you know how it is, love stories, and things got serious, and we got married, and I found myself in Hungary. So
Oh,
I
okay.
actually came,
So,
yeah, I went to
oh,
Hungary through the link of family unification. So that's how I got to
oh,
Hungary.
okay. Oh, okay. So you met
Yeah,
somebody there, and the person came to Nigeria to
yeah,
marry you.
exactly.
Okay, a
Yeah,
white lady, eh?
yeah. Well,
Oh, okay. Okay. So, I mean, before moving there, what do you know about the place? I mean, all that.
well, I didn't know much about the place at that point. It was uh, that period when there were a lot of migrants crossing over from Greece, Turkey to through Serbia to Hungary. So what I was seeing on the news was like, oh, they labeled the country as a racist country, So, and even my wife, she was afraid that probably if we apply for the visa, I was gonna get denied. But I told her, look, we just have to have faith. You know, I'm not coming illegally, just like other people. I'm coming through a due process, so it's a different ballgame altogether. So we did everything. We gave it a shot, and I was given a 1 year visa. So that was how. So that was it. That was actually about the country. What I know about is that it's a small country. You know, it was a former Yugoslav republic. That's So now into the Republic of Hungary. They are kind of close-minded in a way, I don't see them like being sociable like that, but they are to an extent. And
Mm,
some people are
mm,
still racist.
mm,
Some people are
mm.
still racist.
As for racism, there is everywhere. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, I know it's everywhere. I know it's everywhere. But I'm
Even
just lucky that
even among ourselves in Africa, it's,
even in my own state, so it's everywhere.
it's everywhere.
It's
Okay,
everywhere.
let's talk about you going there. I mean, when you got there and all that. I mean, somebody that you were doing your business, things were going on well, and all of a sudden, I mean, things starting
Well,
going down and all that. Uh,
once,
when you went there, I mean, what's up? Tell us something. I mean, their life. Uh,
well,
you are new at the place, though you are married. I mean, getting a job, how they
yeah.
receive people. I mean, the kind of work that you have to do. You can't go and stay at home, whereby you need to do something. I mean, tell us something when you got there 7 years
Okay, so
ago.
yeah, when I first arrived to Hungary, it wasn't easy because you have to start all over again. So the first thing I did was to get registered into a language school, you know, to be able to communicate with people because it's very important communication. When you don't communicate with people, you get lost, miss. So I started first. I did a 3 months course in the Hungarian language to get by. So and after I did that, I started sourcing for jobs. I sourced for customer care jobs. I sourced for um, logistic works, but I didn't find any at that point. So what actually was at my beck and call at that moment was working with the KFC. So I worked with the KFC for like 7 months, and from there I moved on to working for uh, an international restaurant. You know, I did that work for like 2 years, and while in the process, I was doing an IT course online and stuff like that, and some logistic courses also. So that was basically it. And after a while, I quit and I started my own business. I'm into logistics more like so. I work for myself. I don't work for anyone. So
How easy was it? I mean, learning their language and all that. You say it took you 3 months.
it wasn't really easy. Language is a continuous learning. So the language, even right now, I still struggle with the language. So
You,
it
you,
was
you
the
just
hardest.
learned you just learned the basic ones.
I just learned the basic to get by. You know, just to know where I'm going to. If I walk into an office, I'll be able to like interact, know what I want and stuff.
Mm,
But
mm.
before I did my citizenship interview, I have to actually buckle up to learn more because the interview is not just going to be on the surface. It has to be deep. It was like a real conversation, so I have to go back to relearn the language. But here we are today. We are getting by. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. You don't
So
have
now
the family.
now you are cool with the language, eh?
Yeah, now I can say I've arrived. I can say yes, I've
Mm,
arrived. Well,
mm, mm,
it was a
mm.
bumpy
Let's
ride.
talk,
It was a really bumpy
yeah,
ride.
let's talk about the place. Have you like, do you see more Africans there? I mean,
Yeah, of course.
how is the place
Yeah,
like?
actually, there's a lot of African community here. I have my friend who is doing his PhD in the United States right now. He's Ghanaian. He did his masters in Hungary and now all that. So a lot of students from Cameroon, anywhere in Africa, because here actually they have this Erasmus program that helps students from Africa to do their degree courses here. I'm on scholarship too, so there's a lot of African communities. They're actually welcoming, and not only that, in Europe, it's still considered as one of the countries where education is still cheap. You know, so that's why you can get courses for like 5,000 euros, 3,000. Compared to other places where it's going for like over 10,000 euros. So the African community here, they are quite a lot, and they are doing well for themselves. So it's cool.
Let's talk about
It's
easy
fun.
movement. I mean, when you go out there, easy movement, no harassment and all that.
There is no harassment. That I can assure anyone. In Hungary, no one is harassing you. For all the period that I lived there, I've never even for one day been stopped by the police. That I like so much about Hungary. The police is not harassing you. Unlike when I was in Austria, just for in a day, I was stopped 3 times by the police.
In
So
Austria?
for Hungary, yeah, in Austria, 3 times, same day, 24 hours, 3 times. So but in Hungary, I never experienced that.
When
So
they
it's
stop
an
you,
easy.
when they stop you, what was the mission? What was their purpose of stopping you? Is it for checking up on you if you have documents and all that?
I don't just know. Probably, yeah, probably because a lot of things that our boys are doing in Austria, so they probably see every black man that they are doing the same thing. So they want to like check your documents because also people who are illegal from Italy are also coming through. So they want to see if you're legal there. They want to see if probably if you're dealing on the wrong part, you know. Honestly, they're just doing their job. But in Hungary, no one is. If there's no report about you, if you're not being followed, no one is going to disturb you. You can live peacefully in Hungary even without your document, and no one is going to know you are there. So on that aspect,
Hungary,
I actually commend.
Hungary is part of Schengen states. I mean, when
Exactly.
you are there, is it easy to move to other European
Exactly.
countries?
Exactly. So long you have your document, you know. So if you have a Hungarian document, you can move to other Schengen states for a period of 3 months, but you don't have the right to work there, except if you have there's this type of documentation they call EEC. So when you have that, you can be able to live in other Schengen areas and also work there. But if you just have their normal residence, it can only take you around, but not to actually work. So yeah. So with the document, you can travel around.
Is Hungary a place that is easy for one to visit from Africa?
So brother, right now, I won't lie to you, it's not easy. It's not easy
Why? Why is not
because
easy?
I actually, yeah, now what I notice is that everyone is trying to close their borders. That's what I noticed. So I know a lot of students even who got admissions and still they didn't get a visa. So
As a student
yeah, so
that you've paid,
yeah, yeah, of
paid
course, of
half of
course,
your fee or something.
yeah, of course, yeah, I know too, and they were not given the visas. And not only that, what I don't like about Hungary right now is that they are campaigning, the government on board right now is campaigning against immigrants. So it's tight now in Hungary. So what everyone does is, if you are lucky to be in Hungary, for the period of time that your document is still valid, you need to find yourself elsewhere. If you don't do that, you're gonna kind of be stuck because what they do, once you don't have a job or probably even if you want to renew your documents, they can cite any excuse to deny you. That's what they do. So right now they are very hostile when it comes to immigrants. I don't even know why, but they are hostile right now.
Wow. What kind of jobs do they have there? Opportunities that they have there? I mean,
Every job. You can do IT jobs, which is the top most paid, which everyone is going on to that. You can do customer services. You can work as a chef. You can start your own business. So whatever business, you construction, whatever. So, but the issue is this: where the money is the IT, all right? And or if you are self-employed, you own your own business. But if you are going to be working for like okay, if you're doing a customer care on approximate with extra hour and bonus, you can make probably 1,200 euros, which is very poor for a customer service support agent. And and if you're working for other non-IT firms, maybe they're about close to 800, which is very poor uh, compared to the minimum wage of other Schengen areas. You know, so because minimum wages of countries like Austria and Germany is like 1,200 minimum wage, right? So people who are in those countries, they are comfortably earning 1,008, 2,000 plus, maybe with some little extra hours thereabout.
talking about the
Yeah.
IT side, is it like Is it like they are not more into that? They are not more into IT. That maybe
No,
the IT they need more IT guys
no,
or what?
no, they are into IT big time. It's just that the world right now is going
Mm.
that way. So it's a trend. So if you're a programmer, you're a coder, you're a web developer, whatsoever you're doing the IT, you are good to go. It's not only in Hungary, it's even in Africa. So,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
so that's why.
Talking about opening your own
So
business, I mean, how easy is it?
yeah,
If you have I know you have a permit or you have a resident, you're a
yeah, of
citizen,
course,
or maybe
definitely.
you are married. How easy to open a business? I mean, to own your own business.
Well, it's actually easy to own your business anywhere in the world. It is once you meet the requirements, it's easy to open your business. But then you have to also look on the part of the taxation, because um, for me right now, I'm even planning on relocating, you know, because of the taxes that we're paying. So I pay almost, I
You
pay
are running
almost,
because of the taxes.
man, the taxes is too much, man. So I pay almost like 43%. So that is too high. That is too high for me. And that, it's not only me, even the Hungarians themselves are also complaining about this. You know, like for those who are self-employed doing courier delivery guys, so they are paying, with pain. So that is why. So other than that, everything is easy to start up your own company. You know.
What about the cost of living there? I mean, um, the kind of money you receive at the end
Be-
of the month, how
Yeah,
you spend it,
be- yeah.
uh, rent,
Before
food, that. I mean,
before the Ukrainian Russia war, everything actually basically in Europe was normal. But right now, prices of everything has gone high, you know. But comparing it to other European countries, the rentage and the cost of living is still very minimal, in Hungary. So it's only just the petrol, the electricity, the gas. Those are things that actually, yes, has gone high. Because I don't think that the government has placed any kind of subsidy on it. But because of that, people are paying through the roof to get those services. So other than that, house and all that is easy to get houses, in Hungary compared to other places. Because for me, for example, I've been searching for a house in Dublin for a while now, but the prices are up here in the roof. But in Hungary, the prices I'm seeing is well less for the same type that you're looking for there. So Hungary is better. It's
oh,
better when it
okay.
comes to.
You mentioned Austria. I mean, how many of the European Schengen countries have you been?
I've been to Sweden, I've been to Germany, I've been to Finland, I've been to Belgium, I've been to the Netherlands. So
You've been to a
been
lot of
to
places.
yeah.
But talking about relocating, so where are you considering of
I'm
moving?
considering going to Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Have you been there before?
Been there once.
But why do you prefer going to Ireland?
Because one, first is an English country, and two, there's more opportunity. And I actually want to really start a logistic firm, more like into transportations and all that. So I've made my researches, and I have someone who's already doing that. So and he's doing well for himself. So I want to follow his footsteps. So Ireland is cool. So
You have kids with your wife now?
I only had just a child. I have a child with my wife.
Okay.
My daughter
So
is going to
planning
be
to go.
6 years.
Oh, okay. Planning to
Well,
go to
yeah,
Ireland. Is she ready to go with you?
it's gonna. It will depend. It will depend because one thing I notice about Hungarian women is that they don't like to move. They don't like to move from their comfort zone, and even a lot that have gone out with their husbands came back without their husband. So I don't know. Probably it's their lifestyle. So I don't. It's gonna be I don't know. For now, I don't want to think about it. But I know
Mm.
that maybe someday she might go with me. But if she doesn't move, regardless, I have to go, man. Because a man
So
has
you have to
two
go and
options.
you have to go and live, you have to go and live at there.
Well, it's not just going living hard there. So it's just it's a stone throw. It's like 2 hours to flight, so they can't always come around. I'm always gonna be coming around. I have my daughter. I also have a mortgage to pay. So in Hungary, so my roots is still in Hungary. So it's also my country. So it's like home. So I always have to come back home.
Do they
So
consider, I mean, responding to someone who doesn't understand or speak their language? Let's say we are from Africa, we speak, most of us we speak English, and I'm there, and I don't understand their language. I mean, when you are speaking English with them, do they respond or they don't understand? They don't speak
yeah,
English at all.
cool. Now, actually, if you check Hungary, is a tourist country, so a lot of people actually right now speaks English. So it's a lot more easier. A lot of people speak English right now. Hungary is known for
Oh,
tourism. So if you want to enjoy yourself, the, the nightlife is amazing. You know, the clubs are open from Monday to Sunday. So it's a beautiful place. Yeah. We have places like Balaton, Venice, Venice. We have we have Szeged. So we have Nyarech, Haza. These are places that you can go and then you feel like, oh, you're home.
so do you see yourself? Do you see yourself in life as okay now compared to your struggling way back 7 years ago in Nigeria? I mean, has
Of course,
things
of
changed for
course,
you?
of course, of course. Progress, changes is constant. So life will be more better. You know, you can respond to situations back home, comfortably hitting your chest that you're okay. So yeah, it's
Now
way
you're
more
sending
better.
euros back home, eh?
They will kill us now. Our African people will. If you know, saying wahala go dey.
So they are giving you pressure always, eh? That one I know, family pressure.
Uh,
Today this one says this, tomorrow this one says this.
exactly. But I actually thank God for my younger ones. Everyone is also doing
Mm,
well for themselves right now. So
mm, mm.
yeah,
I mean, we that we are in Africa, we see abroad the picture, we see it's different. I mean, you have been there for 7 years. I mean, the perception, what are you telling us? I mean, the way we see there as
Ooh.
when you get there, you make it and all
Well,
that. I
actually,
mean, the kind of mindset we have.
we as Africans, we need to change that mindset. It's not a good mindset at all. So people think that when you come to the abroad, you start picking the money or you pick the money from the streets. Now, this place is built, you're conditioned to the system and you can't do otherwise. So if you're not doing any illegality or if you don't have probably multiple streams of income or you have your
Mm.
own business that is actually, putting you on the spotlight, then you just have to work the 9 to 5. So this mentality that people always think that when you come to the abroad that yeah you make it immediately is a big lie if you're not involved in dubious activities. So we have to take off that mindset. So when you come to the abroad, it's gonna take you close to 3 years to find your ground, to really find your ground. So it's not easy,
It
but
took you
it,
almost 3 years, eh?
it took me almost 3 years to find my ground. Yeah, almost 3 years. So it's a struggle. So Rome is not easy. It
I
wasn't
think
easy.
our problem is the language, eh? Because we speak English here, so it would be more easier for us to go to an English-speaking
Even if
country rather
even if you go to the English speaking country, you still have the hassles. You still have the hurdles that you need to cross. Even
than.
people understand you. You have to first, when you get to a place, you have to gain your ground. You need to study the culture. You need to understand what you are doing there. You know, and sometimes if yeah, we have a lot of illegal migrants everywhere. So
Mm.
someone who doesn't have document, I know some people who doesn't even have documents for 5 years, 7 years, and they are in the abroad. So Their story is different. What do you expect them to do? They can't kill themselves. So until they have that document, then they can say my freedom has come. Because basically we are conditioned to the system that if you don't have the document, basically you can't do anything. You can't work without the document, except you want to do under the table jobs, in which you know that they're not going to pay you. The usual prices that they pay to people who have their documents. So that is it. So it's not easy.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about their food. I mean, you've been there for 7 years. I know you've enjoyed. Since you are buying food, let's talk about their food.
Yeah. Well, their food is also okay. They have this, I don't know how to say that in English. They got paprika shrumpli, and they have a lot of tortillas. And what I noticed here that they eat a lot of pork. Most of their cuisines you can find trace of pork, stuff like that. And they don't eat pepper, just like the way we are.
Are they friendly?
For me as an African man, yeah, of course, some are friendly. Yeah, they're actually friendly. Depends. They're actually friendly. Yeah, they're friendly.
Oh, okay. Now you said you are. Let's talk about Mexico. What's happening there, Mexico City?
Okay, I'm in the city of Mexico. I'm here for a reason. I'm here for vacation, and I'm also here for family. Because I have my sister-in-law who gave birth here, and I happen to be in Mexico, so I just came to, pay a visit and stay.
It's your first time there, right?
Yeah, no, it's my first time. It's my first time.
So tell us a little about the place. I mean,
Charlie, Mexico, a strong place. A strong place.
Why Mexico a strong place?
I don't yet to retire.
Why a strong place?
Charlie, is a depend on the places like the city of Mexico, Cancun, Guadalajara, Jalisco. These places are cool, but Cuyacan coming down to Huagi Cuyacan, man, Charlie, those places. They have a Mexico now. When you talk of say all these things, now then
now mafia zone now.
Mafia zone, Baba. So 6 o'clock, I don't enter my house. I know one story. So but other than that, the place is okay. Just that life is expensive.
It's expensive there compared to Hungary.
Yeah, way expensive compared to.
Wow.
Way expensive.
As in expensive as in rental or food or what?
Rental. Yeah. Food, even the transportation that you are a foreigner. So normally you're gonna be taking taxis to go about. So if I knew how to go with the transport system, I would have chosen that route. But since I don't know, I have to always spend money on taxis, and it's quite expensive, really, quite expensive. But it's a good place anyway. Other than the horrible stories, things happening here, it's a good place for vacation and stuff like that.
Wow. Anyway, nice having you on my show and all that. I mean, what are some of your things you've learned traveling abroad? And also, I mean, any best advice for our brothers and sisters who are looking forward to come there in future? What are you telling us?
What I'm going to say to anyone who wants to travel abroad is that it's a good idea to travel abroad, but always make sure you get your shit together. Just know why you are going there, And I'll advise people to always go with the right documentations, because if you don't come with the right documentations, life is going to be pretty hard. So, and when you come, don't deviate from why you are there. Rome was not built in a day, but with persistency and consistency, you're gonna get there. But wherever you find yourself, learn the language first, because without the language, you cannot communicate, you cannot really associate, you will not be integrated. So that's what I could say. And from my own personal experience, well, it has been a bumpy ride, but I thank God for bringing me thus far. In the end, I got my citizenship, I have my business, I have my family, things are moving fine. So that is it. I appreciate God for everything and the opportunity He has given to me. And yeah, we keep pushing. We keep pushing.
So we Africa, we have a lot of resources that people, those in the diaspora, are even coming down to set up business
Yeah.
to invest here and all that. But it looks like more of the youth we have given up, and our hope is to travel abroad. Is that the only means we can make it?
No, it's not the only way that we can make it with the youths of Africa. The African youths have a lot of talent, but we are not given a level playground to exhibit or to create. So if the government can give us that free and fair playground, you find that a lot of African youths would even bother themselves, even thinking of going to look for a visa to go, and they can only say, okay, let me just go on a vacation. You know? So, but you see, people that have decided, the youths who have decided to leave the shore of Africa is because they are tired. They have tried and tried, and they couldn't succeed, and they have to go. And you find out that when they go, in a short while, they make it. And a lot make it and come back to, because now they have the fund, they have the more experience, they come back to invest or start up their own businesses. So the problem is political, problem is our government. If they can give us that chance to actually prove that yes, we can, then why not? People are Africa. A lot of white people come to invest in Africa. They come to Africa for their vacations and stuff like that. We can also do the same. So we mustn't be running to the West all the time. With all our resources, what have we achieved with it? With all the resources that Africa have, what have we achieved with it? It's a big question. So the government is the problem. We cannot blame the West, because if you give the West opportunity, they're going to rip you off. You know? Yeah, we gave them the opportunity, so that's why they are ripping us off. And we are like doing boy to the West because of our own selfish interest. So that's the problem.
Are you planning for any future investment back in Nigeria? As to set up a business,
of course, sure.
to invest in something,
of course,
to create some opportunity for the youth.
Of course, definitely. I have. I'm planning before my retirement probably to have a production company, somewhere in the East where I come from, a production company that will be producing, this feeds for the fishes, So I want to go into actually fish farming and stuff like that.
I was just about to ask you about the farming and all that you started. So let's go. You want to go into fish farming?
Yeah. Fish farming.
Why you want to go into fish farming?
Actually, that thing can multiply your money overnight like this. Yeah. So, and if I'm able to start that and have the machinery that produces the feeds, I can from there feed my fishes and also sell the feeds to other farmers. So it's a very good business. So,
nice one. Song, thank you so much for coming on my show. At least you've told us much about your place and all that. I mean, thank you so much for passing through. Do you have any shout outs? People that you want to give shout out to?
Well, my people, I greet all of now. Whatever you do in life, just be persistent and consistent. With a little luck, we cross over. One love. Yeah.
Nice one. Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
having me,
much.
DJ, man.
Thank you so much, Song, for coming on my show, SBTV Africa, the voice of the community. Nice one. Thank you for watching, guys. If you want to come on my show, just WhatsApp me or send me a voice note. I told you guys that I'll be blending it. It's not always speaking tree. With my technical English, I will speak some. If you want to speak PG, you go speak PG. If you want me to speak English, me, my English, it be technical English. Yeah. The worst, if you finish, I finish. Some know they come again. Thank you guys for watching. I'll thank my production team, DJ Click, Sharon, and Tina. Like, share, subscribe for more. Tour.